Okay, welcome back. Sorry for
We're
this
back.
inconvenience. We have a technical problem today. The temperature is very high. Also, the temperature in the field, as you can see now. Wow, great play by the defense, by the defense of the French team.
11 on the man right there.
Yeah,
Everybody was on the
the
tackle.
the defense read very well the game, and it means that now the Finland has 4-7. So basically, they were going to punt the first punt of the game. So the first drive of the Finnish team that starts very well. It will close with a punt. No more than a punt. It's a good punt.
It's a good one, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, very risky right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were moving the chain really fast with their passes, but the defense adjusted really quickly. So
So basically, nothing for Finland today. For now, they will French now that is entering with leading by the number 5, Colombo Matteo. Now they will
Matteo,
start
yep.
from the 40 yards, 48 yards in their own field.
let's see
So,
what Matteo
yeah,
has.
there's a
Wow.
huge motion.
Wow, never seen anything like this
Okay,
lately.
it's a it's a run. Wow, the number
And
30.
the running back is going.
15-yard rush
Number 20.
by the number 20 or 30,
Not
Keita
number 20.
Redval.
Ervan Jandrick.
No, it was the number 30, I guess.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it's number
Keita
30.
Redval is very interesting run, and now they are in the Finland territory from the 36-yard. We have another high formation.
Ooh,
The
fumble.
snap was
Very
not
risky.
good. Colombo was not ready to receive the snap, and basically they lost 1 yard for 2 yard actually, and now it will be a second and 12 in the Finland territory. So after the first run by
They
the
have
French
to
team,
Yeah.
the Finnish team, the Finnish defense basically set it up, and now they bring the back for a little bit, for a couple of yards. The
They have
French
to
team.
recover from the fumble, so
Wow, it's
I would
another
have
run.
expected a pass.
Yeah, it's a
They tried with the sweep, but it didn't work. So
Leo
good
Gaben.
job for the
Leo,
defense.
Leo Gaben. He was the one that ran for approximately 3 yards, and now 2 yards actually, and now is a 3rd and 10. So now we will see what Matteo Colombo will decide to play. They are in a huddle. Well,
They're changing a couple players, so I guess it's gonna be a big pass. That's what I would do, at least.
yeah,
There you go. Mathieu is ready with all his receivers out,
okay, but timeout.
of course.
Yeah, probably the French team has to. The French team has to think a little bit more about what kind of play they have to execute right now.
Yeah.
Because we have also to consider that we are not. We are approximately on the 36 yards. So even if you can gain 5 yards with a small run, you can also have your kicker ready for a
Yes.
3-point game. So now.
I saw the defense from Finland very ready to wait for a run though. Like even the fumble was because they dominated on the line. So I think they're gonna go with a pass, but who knows? Maybe they're gonna surprise us with a
Yeah.
trick play or something.
What actually we saw right now was exactly the head coach from Finnish team told us about how the defense
Exactly.
is very strong.
Very strong on the line. 77 is ready. He's on his feet really quick for any rush moves.
So we have 4 men on the defense
Another
ready.
motion, so it can be a run, a big run from the fullback,
Let's
number
see.
40. And it's
I
a
think
pass.
so. Matteo Colombo, let's see. It's a
Ooh,
sack.
and it's a sack.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's a fumble. Or not. No, it's
No,
not.
was already on the
Yeah.
field, but El Karti Elias from Finnish team
Wow.
sank.
What a sack.
What a sack with a loss of 20 yards.
We were expecting that from Finland, didn't we?
Well, what a play from the Finnish defense. And now is a fourth and super long.
So it's a super punt.
It's super punt. Let's see. Ready for the punt is the number 23 Chevalier Clement, that is also the kicker. The punt is not a very good
not
punt. It's
best.
they're out of the field. So these first two drives, one from Finnish and one from French, told us basically that the game will be very interesting and dominated by the defense, because
Yes.
what we saw right now is the capability of the both quarterbacks to
To throw the ball.
put the ball in the air,
Yep.
but the defense for the both team are very strong and ready.
It's gonna be a defensive
Yeah.
battle for sure. Let's see what they got. Finland is ready,
Finland
and
is ready.
it's another pass right away.
It's an incomplete pass.
I want to see a little bit of Finland's running back running a little bit.
Yeah,
It's funny how they start with a pass. Like, as I've seen in Europe, it's not a very,
It's very
common
common.
tendency. Yeah.
but don't forget that the Finnish team has a long history about football,
Yes.
and they dominated in the last years the European Championship for 3 times in a row. And so they have a good school, but now
Almost intercepted by France.
Yeah, Luis Triboulet was very close to make the first interception of the game.
So we like Finland's experience, but I think we need some power football right there to go through.
Yeah, it's a third down and 10. So let's see what's going on right now. We have Jerry Byman ready for another
Another
long
pass.
pass. The number is
And
pressed, but
Ooh,
No,
almost
no.
intercepted.
is another incomplete. Very lucky throw this time from Byman, because the line was close, and he basically threw the ball without looking for any wide receiver, but was just because under pressure.
And the Finland is gonna punt again. So we have seen a lot of footballs in the air. The defensive cornerbacks, the
Let's see,
cornerbacks
this is
of
good punt.
France are very, very, very strong and very quick. So I think they're very emotional in this moment. That's why they didn't intercept the ball, but they are capable of it,
Yeah.
and we're going to see a lot of it.
Do
I
not
think.
forget that we are talking about guys from 17 to 19 years old playing maybe for their first international championship.
Exactly.
And
So
you know, I can
their
imagine
hands shake
how
a
they
little
feel.
bit.
Yeah, for true. So Colomb back in the field.
Back on the field, riding the wave.
Let's see.
If they're going to motion again with all their players. Nope.
Okay, weak formation.
And the motion.
It's a fake, but it's a
Ooh,
run.
And around.
Wow, but
A nice end around run.
tackle for loss from the Finnish team defense.
Didn't work.
2-yard loss by the number 28 of the French team. That is
Meunier Paul.
Meunier Paul. The first run of the game was not a good run, because he lost 2 yards. Well, actually 1 yard. So now it's a 2nd and 11. Let's see.
Ooh, flag.
Flag. Probably a 4-star. Let's see what the
Full start by the offense, number 89. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Okay, for all of our friends that is following us today, and maybe they do not know exactly all the game rule about the American football, what happened? A flag has been thrown. The flag is the yellow flag that has been thrown by the crew, the referee, the referee crew, and it means that someone in the offensive line of the French team make a movement before the
Oh
snap.
man.
Wow.
When you make all these motions, this is a big risk you encounter. A lot of flags because not everybody is in sync, and it makes you lose a lot of yards. So we're gonna see what they're gonna put on the table now.
Full start. Offense, number 30.
So
5-yard penalty. Second down.
So when you receive a full start flag, you lost 5 yards. Now French receive two full starts flag in a row, and it means that now they have to complete 10 yards more to close the down. So basically now they have a 2 and 20, second and 20 to complete the down and keep the ball. Is another run.
Ooh, another run by
Is
number
another run.
30.
The wow.
Oh man.
Wow. Wow.
Montauban Candy.
Keita Redval try to run, but as you can see now, Zika, the Finnish defense is always ready, and
Yes.
they are able to understand the play. And as you can see, they also go in 5 or 6 to tackle the runner.
Yeah. They adapted really, really quickly to the French game, the French power football game. They're running the ball a lot. I think that it's time for a pass, but we'll see what Matteo decides to do.
Yeah, the secondary for the Finnish defense is always very, very close to the defensive line. And now let's see if what column. Wow. There's another incomplete pass.
Complete pass. It could have been a nice play, but the French machine isn't oiled enough yet. So we're trying to understand if they have to adjust and be better in the second drive they're gonna in the third drive they're gonna play.
Anyway, another punt. It confirmed that this is a punt, a super punt game, and it means that the defense are playing very, very well.
They are
for
definitely
this first
dominating.
quarter. Oh, another not very good punt. Actually, and the Finnish team will start directly from the French territory on the 47-yard, I guess, for this first down. And this is the first time that the Finnish team is entered into the French territory. So let's see what's going on.
Let's see if they're gonna keep their strategy of their passing game, or if they're gonna surprise us with a run.
Byman in the pocket. The snap is good.
Ooh, a little
Oh.
option right there. Nice run by number
The number
4.
4, Nico Barrow. He ran for 5 yards.
He broke a tackle and kept going. We like this power football from Finland. It's a nice game.
So if the Finnish team starts to be very productive also in the run game, it will be a nightmare for the French team.
Yep. So I like the strategy of the Finnish team that tried to spread the the defense, sorry.
Yeah,
And now they're trying to run the ball.
be honest, the Finnish team is showing us a lot of option games. Now let's see Byman.
Another option on the other side.
The other side. Good tackle by the number 53, Zentry Kerwan.
Another pretty good game.
Again, a couple of yards. So now we have second and third and fourth, I guess. Third and fourth. So it means that the Finnish team has to complete 4 yards to keep the down marker to 1 and starts again. with another 4 tentatives and keep the ball.
Ooh,
Oh!
nice.
Oh! Good
Incredible
job!
play from the defense.
Good job by by the French defense. The number 58 basically broke the offensive line and entered
Umberto Onart.
very close to Sank Byman. Byman was very he read the situation.
He wasn't expecting that for sure. Fourth down.
Oh, they played for okay. It's a 4-4, and then they decided to play.
And
It's
that's
a
a bad
run. It's a
read.
run, but
Yeah.
now. Okay.
should have used the option, but it didn't work. So
Yeah, I think that they basically didn't find any option, or probably Byman in this case want to show also to the defense, to the French defense, how strong he
Play clock
is.
is not working, therefore we'll be going to an on-field play clock.
And but the defense of the French team was ready, and now they will start from the 40 yards.
it's another run by the fullback, number 40, Tamer Iliam. Very strong fullback, very fast and powerful. I like this run.
What?
They're starting with the right feet.
And we have to say that now French team changed the quarterback. Matteo Colombo is on the sideline, and now the quarterback in the field is Leo Cremades. So it's fun. Sometimes the quarterback is the most valuable player in a team, and you bet on the quarterback about the strategy of your team.
Another sweep for
And
them.
there's
Wow.
another run,
Nice
wow.
gain. Number 34, Bernier Jonas.
What a run! What a run! He
What a
ran
run, Bernier.
for more than 10 yards, and even after the first tackle, he continued to run and gain another 3-4 yards. So it's a huge and powerful run made by the French team. And now we are entering into the Finland territory. This is a first and 10 on the. And even if the French team changed the quarterback, they still continue to make run games.
Yeah, yeah, but well, it's good because they don't give a key to the defense to read anything. They're just keeping their game going. And I like number 34. His speed and his explosiveness is incredible.
Yeah, definitely. But let's see now what's going on.
So
I don't know what's going on actually right now. There's
but if anybody is interested, Austria is winning 13-0 to Spain.
no, okay. We're just
And it's another run by 34.
the 30 and the 4-yard run, and now we are on the 46-yard for the 2nd and 6.
Very nice speed by 34. He is definitely leading the way of this offense, and incredible blocks by his teammates. So we're gonna see how this goes. If with their powerful ball, they're gonna be able to come through.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know if now the offensive line of French has increased their powerful, or the defense by the Finnish team has decreased a little bit more. But now the French is doing an amazing job, and is always the number 34.
And it's again Bernier Jonas, the running back of the French team. Incredible speed by Bernier.
He's doing a very good job, and he's moving the chain just by himself. And now we are on the 25 yards in the Finnish territory.
He is finding the holes in the defense in a very, very creative way. I like this running back. Let's see what he got again here.
Just one receiver on the left, but it's
And
another
it's
run.
number 30
Whoa.
going through the defense.
Okay.
So it's Montauban Candy again.
And it's a 5-yard rush.
Not bad.
So
for-
step by step, run by run, the French team
they're finding a way to come through. I think it's very important though to dose a little bit of run, a little bit of pass, just to don't make your players die under this heat.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see what
For
number
true.
6 has in store.
And all of these runs gave also to the French team the confidence, and they are feel more, more,
More at ease, yes.
yeah, more,
definitely.
yeah, definitely.
Number 40 again is running through the defense. Not a big gain for Tamer Iliam.
And the defense of the Finnish of the Finland team started to get a little bit scared about what's going on. In fact, even the effectiveness of their tackle are not more, powerful and in time, and it allows the French team always to collect and gain some yards. And now we are on the 3 and 3 on the 18 yards. So let's see what the French team wants to play. There's always a running back in the backfield. There's a fullback, the number 34, and this is another timeout. Timeout, but
Number 34, Laib Cyril, is ready.
Timeout by the offense. Second timeout.
okay, this is the second timeout, and basically the French team used the 2 timeouts of their 3 timeouts that they have in this first quarter. So it means that basically in this first half of the game it remains just 1 timeout to call. But probably the head coach of the French thinks that it's important now to make another with this player, and transfer all the messages that he thinks are valuable in order to gain these three last yards to close the down.
It's a very important moment in the game right now because they can unlock their state of mind and everything that is going to come after this. This can give them hope or it can destroy them. So let's see what happens and what number 34 is in store and number 6 for us in this offense.
So what you bet, Nausicaa? Run
I
or
think
pass?
it's going to be a run by number 34 because they're really confident in
Too
what
easy.
they're doing. Or a trick play.
Oh, you say trick play?
Like number 6 has to be on field for a reason, and maybe it's because he has a really good thrower.
Let's see, it's another run, but wow.
That was too
Wow.
predictable, definitely.
Number 79.
So it's the 4th down. It's going to
The,
be
the number 79, Otto Makinen, he basically break through the offensive line and take. Let's see, it's a 4 and 4 actually,
playing.
and they're going to play. I would do the same actually.
I would do exactly the same. There's no
But
other way.
probably this means that the kicker is not good enough to cover all this distance with the kick.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Number
no
28.
good. Okay,
Tried with
They
every
tried.
inch of his body to come through, but it couldn't go.
okay. They tried to close the down with another run. I lose the count of how many runs the French team played, but anyway, the result is a turnover. So the ball come back to the Finnish team.
Now we accept some bets from our viewers. How are they going to start? Are they going to start with a pass or with a run? For the Finnish tradition, probably a pass to confuse the defense.
Yeah, true. But anyway, in this case, what we are collecting from this first quarter is that the Finnish team on the offensive side is able to manage both the games, the pass and the run. On the other hand, the French is more very effective with the run games.
Exactly.
And in the medium long term, this could affect the results of the game.
Number 4, Nico Barro, just carried the ball for at least
8 yards.
8 yards. A very good run now to move the chain and be able to gain
That's the end of the first quarter.
first down.
And now this is the end of the first quarter. It means that the team is changing the field, and we will start from the on the other end, on the other side of the field, from the 22 yards, and there will be a second and third for the Finnish team.
It's very interesting when this switch happens because you have to reset again, and it's almost like a resetting of all the minds. Everybody has to come back in position, and you think about the next move. It's a really interesting moment for me as a player when I change sides. So I think it's the same for them.
Yeah, for sure.
They started with some runs finally. The Finnish team is really surprising us. Let's see what they got.
So let's see. We have the number 7 of the Finnish team, Jere Byman, ready to start the game. In the backfield, we have the number 4, the running back, Nico Barro. We have, well, actually 4 receiver ready, 2 on the left and 2 on the right.
Nice.
So, lot of option for Jere Byman.
And also the little protection of number 4 for him, so he can feel safe.
Let's see, Nico Barro, very close to Jere Byman. Is a
And it's a
pass.
pa-
Wow. Wow.
Flat by
The flat.
91 from France. An incredible, incredible
Ive.
play.
Coco Ive.
Emmanuel Iri. He has a lot of names and is also a very good player. It's the second time he does this.
He
in this
deflected the
game.
ball, so basically it was no gain from the Finnish team, and there is a 3rd and 3. So let's see, another 4 receiver ready to take the pass. Is
Yes,
another
it's a
pass.
again, but
to the-
France is very, very strong in deflecting all these balls. Incredible.
So the target
Incredible
was
job.
Jaco Panamen, but
Bernier Jonas was stronger, let's say.
and the result is an incomplete pass. And the Finnish team is going to punt. So we have the number 1 ready to punt, Alexis Pulkinen.
It's interesting because
Let's
the
see.
Finland team always starts really well.
It's a good punt. Let's see the kick, the punt return, the number 18, but there's a flag. But another flag, full of flag.
And it was number 16.
Okay. Elia Krame was
Krame.
the punt returner, but we have 3 flags on the field. Probably we have some holding from the returning from the kicking team. Let's see.
Let's see what happens here
Let's see. Sometimes in this case we have holding.
on both sides,
Uh,
but I think it's only on the French side.
There's multiple fouls on the play. We have a holding on the return team number 24. That penalty is declined. Illegal block in the back. Return team number 10. This penalty will be 10 yards. First down.
Okay. So 2 fouls on the field. One was the holding. The other one was an illegal block in the back. And
Guys, is it post?
the results is 10-yard penalties, and it means that the French team will start 10 yards behind where they take the ball from the punt. It's a bad situation because Elia made a good
A good return.
good return.
Broke up a couple tackles. Yeah. So I think that we're gonna start with a run again for the French team. They tried to impose their running game.
So Leo Cremades, quarterback, is another run. Wow.
Another run by 34. I think that the defense from the Finnish team is trying to stop 34 right there. So now they're spying on him, and
Yeah, now they understand how he played.
so Laib Cyril is not gonna have an easy game from now on.
No, it took a couple of drives for the Finnish defense to set properly.
Yep.
But now, since that we will be back the beginning of the first quarter, when the Finnish defense was very
Another
okay. Probably is an
offside.
encroachment. Yeah.
Encroachment.
So this will be
Let's
a
see
flag
what the
against the
referees say.
Finnish defense. The crew.
Illegal snap. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Okay.
That's a bad news for the French team.
So was a gain of 3 yards with the previous rush, but now with this flag, with these penalties, we will back on the 2nd and 12. So the offensive line made a fall. Okay. Let's see. As you can hear, the supporter of French is
The French is insisting with the running game.
yeah.
The running game, number 30.
Maybe I'm wrong, but the effectiveness of running game by French team is reducing dramatically, play after play.
Yes, definitely. I mean, if you wear out your players, making them run all the time, and it's always the same players, and it's always the same fakes, the defense just understands really quickly the game and is able to stop you super fast. So
Yeah, and even if you can broke at the first tackle, as you can see, the secondary line is very close, so that you cannot gain a lot of yards from your run. Okay,
Another false
flag,
start.
another false start by French team. So another
gonna be
5-yard
number 80.
penalties.
Full start by the offense, number 80. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Okay, if I'm not wrong, the French team collect approximately 50-yard penalties today.
that's too many yards.
Yeah, it's a offside.
Especially for this little mistake.
Yeah.
You know, you need some discipline on the field. The discipline really helps you in these cases.
And now is a 3rd and 14. There's another motion. Okay, it's a
But it's a
pass
pass
game.
for 88.
86. It's a complete pass. 86. So the 86 is Ait Saidi Jeremy. Nice game,
But it's not enough.
but it's not enough. So good to see that the French team has also some pass game in their options, but he collect just 5 yards or 6 yards, no more than that. So now it's a 4 and 6, and they are going to punt.
It's another.
It's another punt. Not a very interesting
Not
punt.
very successful.
No. And the Finnish team has the opportunity to start directly from the French in the French territory
So
on the
it's a
40
good spot.
on the 44 yards. 42. Well, 42 yards. So the temperature here in Bologna today is very hot,
Very
and
hot.
hot is the temperature that we have here on the Bettina Gamberini field with the supporters of both teams that are encouraging their team on the field. Let's see now the Finnish team ready to start the offensive play.
And it's a pass
Byman
again.
is a pass. It's a good pass.
82
And now, and probably is a complete.
by Joel
Let's see.
Serkela.
Let's see, it's a complete. The chain is moving. Good play from the Finnish team. Byman for the number 82, Joel
Joel.
Sarkela. It was one game, one play, and one down completed. So interesting play made by the Finland team. Byman, we are with 4 receiver. Another pass game. Another no, was an incomplete. The target was the number 83.
And it was stopped by number 8, one of the players that the coaches of the French team told us.
Appointed as one of
Exactly.
the best players.
So it's Beragre Maceo. The cornerbacks of the French team are really quick. I like them. They're going to be instrumental here to stop Finland from scoring.
Yeah, probably is the only way that to stop this passing game from the
Exactly.
Finland team. That because Byman is very precise in his throw. So I like his way to throw the ball in the air. It's very precise. Whoa! Let's see.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice reaction by the defensive line of the French
For
team.
true. No gain on this. No game on this play.
But Myman took a really
Byman-
hard hit right there. He seems a little confused too. So
Let's see what's going on because Byman took a very strong tackle. So it's a 3rd and 11. Lost one. Finnish team lost 1 yard in the previous play. Always the same formation from the Finland team. 4 receiver, 1 running back. Byman.
it's another
is a
pass.
Wow, it's a complete pass.
A little bobbling, but it's a
Not
caught
enough.
pass by 81.
Not enough to close the down.
Christian Natunen.
But it's a 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Let's see. It's going to play. They're going to play. They're trying to close the down. Now we have 2 receiver on the left, 1 on the right, and 1 on the left.
I expect a little pass or a little option from the running back.
Let's see. It's
But it's
another
a pass.
pass. But it's an incomplete pass. Probably, is a when you are 3 yards to close down. Probably the run game could be a good option.
I think they didn't have the formation for it. The running back was in a position where it could have received the pitch like right away for an option or an end off, but they don't seem to use handoffs really often. So we'll see what happens here for France, who's starting in a good position.
So
overall.
for now, we can say for our friends that are following us, French is more a running game
Yeah,
team,
definitely.
instead Finnish is
Absolutely.
a
Number
passing team.
34 is running again in the middle. Cyril is really trying to come through.
And he just gained 1 yard, so it's a 2nd and 9. I told you, running game is not more productive than in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, at the beginning they weren't expecting it, but now it's definitely going a little worse for them.
Okay, so it's a 2nd and 9, another run. Now
Number
then the
26
fullback. Wow,
is going.
very good.
Very good,
Wow.
very good run from number 26 of France, Bacanti Poulin Yanis. Incredible run, incredible speed that will allow France to start again for a first down.
I
a
love
very
this
good
game
position.
because I was just saying that the running effectiveness
It's
was
going
not
bad.
was reducing
see.
dramatically, and now the French
But-
run for
but
more
have
than
you seen-
20 yards.
The 26 is fresh though. He has some breath now. So
Let's see, it's another run, but now the number 26 is just collect just 1 yard, so it's a 2nd and 9 probably.
It's hard for a running back to do a back-to-back run like this fast.
Yeah.
So I think they have to give their running backs a little rest before they
And
can run again like that.
anyway, the French team has a lot of options as a running back. We have, if I'm looking at the
Even number
roster,
40, number 34.
yeah,
Number 44 is resting now, thank God. Um, ooh, a nice motion. And it's number 26 again. Yanis is running the ball. It's a pretty good game,
it's a
actually.
5 yard gain. So we will have 3 yards and 3, I guess, on 4.
Baconti Paulin is
3 or 4.
leading the
Okay.
way here.
Matteo Colombe is back on the field,
Yeah, he's back.
and now is leading a drive, a very interesting drive from French. They are in the Finnish territory. Is another
Ooh,
run. Oh, but
another run by Baconti Paulin Yanis,
but no gain this time.
but no gain. It's the 4th down. They're gonna punt.
We have an injury on the field. The number 79 from the Finland team is Otto Mäkinen.
He's a very, very good player. Very good player of their
Yeah,
defensive
he's
line.
like
But he,
6 foot tall, is 130 kilos, and from
big man.
Porvoo Butchers.
but he's walking out of the field, so good job.
Okay, was just
Okay, so
so we have a 4 and 4.
and they're gonna punt. Another punt for France.
Oh, the snap, a very high snap. But now the punt is good. It's an interesting punt.
Fair catch from number 15 from Finland. They're gonna
So
start
fair
in
catch.
a good, I mean, pretty good position. Not too bad, not too good.
No, but this time the punt
Was
the punt
better.
was better.
Definitely. He had less yards to make, and he did an
Yeah.
effective
If you
punt.
consider also that he received a very high snap, so he lost a few seconds just to take the
adjust.
ball,
Yeah.
take the ball and adjust it.
Let's see what Finland has in store for us. I'm expecting a pass from the trips on the
Baiman.
right.
Baiman in the pocket, 3 wide receiver on the right, 1 on the left, 1 running back.
And it's
It's another
a pass
pass.
on the trips.
In the middle
But-
of nothing, middle of nowhere. First time that I see Baiman throw the ball
well,
without any target.
You know, there was a big penetration, and from the defensive line of France, he couldn't see anything, so I think he just threw
yeah,
like
probably
randomly.
he wanted just to avoid another
s-
hit.
yeah, or another sack, yeah.
Same formation of the previous play.
It's a trips right, and we're gonna see if he's gonna hit the trips or the security receiver on the other side. But it's a trips again
Again.
for number 88. Great
Eight-
catch, but not a lot of yards.
It's just 2 yards or 3 yard gain. So we have a 3rd and 7.
The cornerbacks are really fast. Like they were being stopped by the other 2 receivers trying to block for 88, but they couldn't. So they're really, really fast.
So it's a 3rd and 6. Let's see, Baiman.
This time it's a trips on the left,
Yep.
and it's another pass for the trips, number 10 this time.
Is a complete pass, but not enough to close the down.
So it was
So-
Kim Serjavi. Kim Serjavi.
Probably is 4 and 1.
First down. It's actually a first down.
Wow, it's a first down.
It's a first down, so
Be
Finland
honest.
is moving the chain, and
Wow. Be honest.
this
I
trips
thought it
is
was.
working.
I thought it was very close to close it down, but was not successful. Instead, the Finnish team closed it down and the counter starts from the beginning. So it's a first and 10.
They're changing formation now. It's a balanced formation. Two receivers on each side. We will see how the defensive side of the ball will adjust to this.
It's flag, flag, flag.
It's
Yeah.
raining flags.
It's raining.
Hallelujah. So
Okay, lot of
the heat.
love in the field because we have several holdings from the offense. I don't know. It's a full start. Was a full start. I missed the full start.
false start.
Full start. So
offense.
basically 5 yard. Let's see.
Illegal formation, more than 4 men in the backfield by the
Oh.
offense. The penalty will be declined.
Illegal
Second down.
formation.
Okay, illegal formation.
There were 4 men in the backfield. It shouldn't have. So second down for Finland.
You know, sometimes when the ref called this illegal formation, it's just because sometimes they're not very aware about what kind of information the team is going to put in the field.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you try to use some very interesting formation, not so common. They receive this kind of flag, but the result is that you have to come back for 5 yards and then. Let's do it
And
again.
it's a run this time. But
Wow.
this was a bad read by the quarterback. The defensive end, number 91, was penetrating the line.
Yeah,
and he
was already in
supposed
the
to keep
backfield.
it. Yeah. He was supposed to keep it, but it just gave it away. I think this quarterback is really concerned by the hits, and he's trying to be as efficient as he can. Okay.
Anyway, so it's a third and super long.
The receivers are very narrow now. They weren't wide. Let's see.
It's an incomplete pass. So my point of view about Byman is a good quarterback, but when he has to play some games outside the
There's a
scheme,
2-minute warning.
he's
We have
not
1 minute
able to
54
manage the
seconds left
stress
on
of
the second
of
quarter.
the situation.
Yeah.
As you can see now, he has to run, he has to pass running, and the pass was not, the accuracy was not so good.
I haven't seen him running since the game started, and I think it would have helped. But I think he is a quarterback that is a little bit afraid of being hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of those quarterbacks. There's nothing wrong with it, but they're just a different kind.
Ooh, nice job by the special team of the Finnish
Numbers.
team.
Yeah, number 16 from France received the ball but couldn't go through.
Yeah, the number 28 by Finland did a good job during this special team play. The number 28 is Hehetu Jokinen. And now
But
the
they're
ball.
starting from a good spot overall.
Yeah, absolutely. They are in the 45 yards in the French territory.
Let's see what Matteo has in store for us. Number 30 was
is a
ready
pass.
for a run, but it's a pass.
It's a
for
complete pass.
86,
For a 5-yard gain.
number 86.
What? Nice play. Colombo was under pressure by the pass rusher of the Finnish team, but he was able to make a good throw and complete this play with a 5-yard gain. Colombo, another pass.
This pass wasn't precise enough, but
No.
I think it was.
But there's a
on the-
flag.
Oh.
There's a flag.
It's really hard to throw on the opposite side of your arm or your throwing arm, so I think he just was a little bit unbalanced.
Let's see what the ref is calling with this flag.
DPI. Prior to the pass, holding by the defense, number 20. It's a
Okay.
10-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Okay, so we have an holding for the defense, and it cost 10 yards for against the defense, and it means the first down
For
from
France.
France. So it's nice gift,
Lucky
gift,
France.
yeah. Nice gift in this second quarter, and with this flag, the French team enter into the Finland territory.
Little sweep for number 26 of France.
And it's
short run.
3 yards run.
Not enough for a sweep for Bacanti Yanis.
And now the French team is running fast because they do not have any more timeout. Probably they have just one timeout left.
So they're trying to do everything really fast. This passing game isn't synchronized enough.
No.
The quarterback, I mean the receiver was making signs to the quarterback, but they didn't understand each other, so this happened.
Anyway, as you can see, now the French team use 2 of 3 timeouts in the first quarter, and now that they are in very good position in the field, they need maybe sometimes you can need timeout, but you do not have timeout, and they have to run because the clock is ticking, and sometimes happen what we saw. So very under pressure, you are not so precise in your play.
Another sweep for the French
Oh, it's a
team.
fumble! Fumble recovered by Finland.
That's not what France needed right now.
No.
It can happen. I don't understand the use of sweeps that much right now because the defense is very, very powerful in the line for the Finnish team, and they can block a sweep like that.
What
really,
a nightmare for the offensive line of the French team because they were in a good position, but with this fumble, they basically lost their opportunity for now to going to score because the ball is back and the Finnish team ends with Byman ready in the field to Byman in the pocket.
With
Wow,
a big throw on
big
86.
throw, but not precise enough.
Not enough.
And the pass is incomplete. So we will see a 2nd and 10.
The cornerbacks of France don't give any break to the Finnish receivers. It's incredible. Do we have a balanced formation?
Lucky you have this kind of cornerbacks because with this passing game from the Finnish team will be a suicide.
Yes, another incomplete pass for Finland. 82 dropped a pass that was really hard to receive. So they are trying. They're trying with their passes, but they can't come through. It's a 3rd and 10 again.
So 3 receiver on the right. Byman is counting. Take the ball.
Another pass for the trips. And we see him running for the first time.
But it's another
But
incomplete
it's not
pass.
incomplete.
So it's a 4. We will see a 4th and 10. Probably a punt.
punt. It's a game of defenses.
Yeah. We said it at the beginning of the game.
You know that for national teams, it's really hard to sync their offenses compared to the defenses. Every national team has a really hard time to sync because they don't practice that much as a regular regular franchise. So it's really hard for them to play all together. They're from all different teams across the country, so it's hard. Ooh, bad snap.
Bad snap.
Almost recovered by France. But they will start with a very, very good spot.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's now or never.
I totally agree with you regarding how it's difficult to set the offensive schemes and teams. But looking at the roster from the French team, I saw a lot of players comes from one or two team in French. So basically, I think that some plays are already embedded into their minds because they
That's true.
spent all the season together.
That's true. But it's still hard,
Timeout
you know.
by the defense. First time out.
A team is made with 11 players, and even if you switch one of
Yeah, for
them,
sure.
it changes everything. So I think that's why on the first half of every game in international games and national teams, you see these offenses trying to adjust and try to find a way to play together.
Yeah, I agree. You could be lucky if you have the same quarterback and wide receiver, especially in the
Yep, yep,
past game.
definitely.
But if you don't, it's very difficult.
It's also hard with the blocking part of it, especially for the
With the
backs.
center for the snap.
And for the snap, yeah, sure. So it's really hard for them to sync, but I think that we're gonna see big plays during the third and fourth quarter of this game. So France is starting with a super spot with number 6. The quarterback number 6 is gonna be on the field today.
Okay, like
And
we can
now-
see we can say that now the French is in a field goal range.
Yeah,
Okay?
basically, yeah.
Basically, we are in the field goal
So
range. So
Cremad Leo and number 26 have to show us what they got. But it's
okay.
a pass from Cremad Leo that's trying to escape.
Is it?
And
Ooh,
it's an
interception.
interception for Finland.
Wow.
That's not what they
Wow.
needed.
What's going on?
But the referee's not doesn't
There's a
agree.
flag. There's a flag. Probably an interception. Passing interference.
By the way, the interception was from number 28.
Let's see.
The result of the play is a first down wide. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, wide number 28. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
Okay.
It's still going to be a
So-
first down for
So it was an
Finland.
sportsmanlike conduct by the number 28 that was the player that made the interception.
He showed his number as Superman, but honestly, I
Like
I
Cam,
mean,
like
I
Cam Newton,
understand
like Cam
referees,
Newton.
but I love this kind of things. I think they're really express the emotion of these players on the field, and they shouldn't be forbidden. But
I
you know,
I
a
totally
rule
agree.
is a rule. So,
I totally agree with you.
but yeah, so I appreciate it. Actually, it's really funny.
Anyway, so what we
It's
saw.
first down. First
It's
down
a first down,
for
and
Finland.
after the punt we saw before from the Finnish team, now they
It's
take
a very
back the
hard
ball.
position now for
Yeah,
Finland.
most of the time you
They're
make,
in the safety range.
yeah. This Byman tried to run a short run, probably 1 yard, but
see,
there's a flag.
he's definitely not a running
No,
quarterback.
Absolutely no.
Um,
He's what is called a pocket
a
quarterback.
pocket quarterback. You put it in the pocket. Definitely, he tried. We appreciate the try, but it wasn't enough for his team right now.
Let's see the flag.
Another flag. A lot of flags today.
Okay, we saw some players that is meaning the full start.
Well,
But
if it's a false start,
Ah,
it's
it's
gonna be
oh.
really risky.
Let's
It's
see.
an interception that is turning in something
Yeah,
really
exact-
really negative here.
Let's see. The penalty is declined. Okay, so what's going on? There's a flag, probably
After the play
against.
was over, unsportsmanlike conduct by the defense, number 78. Penalties half the distance to the goal, second down.
Okay, so
Okay, penalties
was
declined.
was a penalty for the Finnish team. The penalty has been declined by the French team, and the result is a 2nd and 10 from the goal line. So what does it mean? If the quarterback or some Finnish player will be tackled into the end zone,
It's a safety.
that's a safety. That means 2 points on the scoreboard for the French team.
Tries to run again. He did like a couple yards.
Yeah, Byman is forcing himself to run and to
It's a really
collect.
painful moment for my man.
Uh,
I would put like a wing or
Okay.
something.
I, okay.
They
That's
they
the end
try
of the
to
second quarter.
give the punter more room to pant, but it's a halftime,
It's an half time, so
so
we
it's
will
0-0.
on the scoreboard is 0-0, and we.
Qualunque oggetto, anche il più comune, può diventare un serio pericolo se usato nella maniera sbagliata. Sono più di 36.000 gli incidenti causati dalla distrazione. Mandare un semplice messaggio o rispondere a un'email mentre stai guidando l'auto può mettere in pericolo la tua vita e quella di chi ti circonda. Quando guidi, guida e basta.
Ecco Elena che lotta per l'ambiente, per la biodiversità, per un sistema di produzione sostenibile che rispetti la terra e chi la lavora. Perché il mondo si cambia con le scelte di ogni giorno. Alce Nero, agricoltori biologici dal 1978.
Diversi terreni, diverse condizioni e difficoltà non ci fermano. Una vera squadra è quella che si mette in gioco, quella dove si combatte, non ci si arrende, dove si suda per farci trovare pronti alle sfide del futuro. Quando cresci, lo fai con la squadra, fianco a fianco, insieme. Insieme è perfetto.
RDS insieme a te. Voglia di grandi eventi.
Qualunque oggetto, anche il più comune, può diventare un serio pericolo se usato nella maniera sbagliata. Sono più di 36.000 gli incidenti causati dalla distrazione. Mandare un semplice messaggio o rispondere a un'email mentre stai guidando l'auto può mettere in pericolo la tua vita e quella di chi ti circonda. Quando guidi, guida e basta.
Ecco Elena che lotta per l'ambiente, per la biodiversità, per un sistema di produzione sostenibile che rispetti la terra e chi la lavora. Perché il mondo si cambia con le scelte di ogni giorno. Alce Nero, agricoltori biologici dal 1978.
Diversi terreni, diverse condizioni e difficoltà non ci fermano. Una vera squadra è quella che si mette in gioco, quella dove si combatte, non ci si arrende, dove si suda per farci trovare pronti alle sfide del futuro. Quando cresci, lo fai con la squadra, fianco a fianco, insieme. Insieme è perfetto.
RDS insieme a te. Voglia di grandi eventi.
Ci dai tu il segnale? Quando? So welcome back to all of our friends to the Lunetta Gamberini in Bernardi field here in Bologna for the second half of French-Finland, the first game of the European Championship under 19. Right now the two team is back on the field and the score is very easy, 0-0. We have had the first half of the game in which the special teams basically made the difference. Respect the offensive line of each teams. We have had several punts play. Some statistics from the half time. We have starting with the Finland. We have the Barrow as a leading rusher with the 4 rush for 9 yards. On the receiving side, the top receiver is Sarayarvi with 2 catches for 12 yards. And on the French side, the leading rusher is Lahid Cyril with 6 rushes for 33 yards gain. And on the receiving side, Hait Zaidi is 1 receiver for 8 yards. It confirms basically what we saw in this first half. So basically, a lot of passing games from Finland.
Yeah, and a lot of running game for our friends. Both of them can't really take the lead with their offenses, and it's going to be interesting to see what the coaches planned for this second half.
Yeah, because Finland collect 40 yards overall with passing games, while French collect 77 yards with the running games. So now the Finnish team is ready for the kickoff on the 35 yards. Let's see the kick. And the kick is a low kick, long low kick, Oh, and the number 14,
Makes a
Jonas
hard and
Bernier,
difficult
the kicker
mistake.
returner, miss the catch. And let's see.
It's probably going to be ruled as an outside ball.
Probably. And let's back on. Let's say on the.
There's no
15
foul on
yard.
the play
Okay.
for a kick out of bounds because the player touched the ball first.
Okay. No faults because the player touched the ball, and so we will start from the 15 yards in the French territories.
That's not the best way to start for the French team. So
Yep.
we'll see what they got to try to advance with their offense. Probably a run.
Yeah, but now we see in the field the quarterback Leo Cramades, class 2001, so 18 years old. We have one receiver on the left, one on the right, and one running back. It's a run made by number 34 with 26. Sorry, 26 is the runner, and the gain is approximately 1 yard. So we will have a 2nd and 9.
So Bakanti Poulin Yanis tried to advance, but he couldn't break through the defense that is still very active and very ready to stop the power football of the Team France.
So Cremades, another run
run.
game, another run play, another yard collected with this run, and will be a 3rd and 8. So we see French that continue to invest their efforts in the running game, but till now the result is a little bit poor, just 2 yards in 3 plays.
It's always the same fakes and the same plays. I hope they have something in store, something new in store for us.
Yeah, it's like they continue to make the run game, just waiting a mistake from the Finnish defense.
Ooh, nice run by number
30
That
is
is
a run.
taken
Is running
the lead.
on the 50, on the
And
30,
is
on the 30,
running.
on the 25 yards. And it's a huge run made by the number 30, Keita Redval. It was a powerful run, and now the ball is on a 25 yards in the Finland territory.
Keita Redval, incroyable, as the French say. Incredible run. He ran for his life right now. He really ran for his life, and what an amazing run.
Wow. Now the ball is on a 23 yards. As we were saying, the French still invest in the running game, waiting for mistakes from the Finnish defense. And this is what happened. There's another run.
Nice run by number 40, who is trying to come through the defense, and he did a really good run for a fullback of his size. Monduc Florian, incredible run.
Yeah, and it was been able to collect 6 yards, and now we are on the 2nd and 4.
That's what they need. That's what they need.
17. He's on the 18 yards. There's another run.
By 34 this time. So the inside rushes don't really work for number 34 anymore. The defense of Finland is really well trained against him. But I think that if they give the ball to any other running back, it's going to be better. With Redval, that's what they did.
Yeah, I agree. Now we have a 3rd and 3 for the French team.
It's an important play right here.
Yeah.
They feel the pressure.
Let's see what's going on. 28 in motion. There's another run, but now the Finnish defense keep the runner.
Well, actually, 34 did a great job following his
Yeah.
blocks, but they collapsed, unfortunately.
Yeah, the offensive line collapse and allows the defense of the Finnish team to tackle the running back. And now, for the first time, we will see the special team with the field goal option. So the number
It's number
23,
23.
Clément Chevalier. And now it's a timeout from French.
Do we
Timeout.
expect,
France.
do we
First timeout.
expect a trick play from a field goal formation?
Wow.
I don't think so.
Well, considering that French show us a very traditional plays till now, I do not expect
Me
any
neither.
trick play or fake field goal. And be
think-
honest, the opportunity to put 3 points on the scoreboard is
Is
very
everything right now.
yeah.
This can make the difference in this game. It has been a 0-0 till here, so 3 points are what they have been looking for forever.
Yeah, especially for a game in which the defense made a huge game for both sides. So let's see what's going on right now. Clément Chevalier ready for the kick. So let's see. The snap is good. The kick
It's
is
bad.
good, and the kick
It's
is
good.
good.
From here, I couldn't see it.
Chevalier. A kick a little bit shorter, but long enough to
Nice.
put 3 points on the scoreboard. And now French lead 3-0 against Finland.
Superbe, as the French say. Incredible performance by Chevalier. He is the hero of his team right now.
Yeah, good play made by French. And now, I think that with 9 minutes more or less remaining for this third quarter, the Finland probably what they will try to come back as soon as they can in the end zone of the French team. Chevalier, after this successful kick, now is ready for the kickoff. For the
See,
kick
now
return.
the special teams make a really big difference in this game. We'll see if Finland would take the opportunity to make a difference right here in this play.
Let's see, the kick is good. Very long and high.
received by number 24 from Finland.
Let's see the
Who is
return.
breaking a couple tackles, but it's being stopped.
Stop by the number 10,
24.
Paul
Yeah.
Meunier on the 23 yards.
And it was Arttu Ketonen for Finland on the 22 yards.
So let's see now Byman taking the lead of his offensive team, and let's see if they. Wow, there's a spread formation, but probably is an illegal formation, I guess.
I think the Finland team wasn't ready.
Let's see.
False start
False
by
start.
the offense. Never got set. 5-yard penalty.
These
First down.
mistakes, man, they make the game. You know, who makes less mistakes wins the game, and in this case, it's truer than ever.
Yeah, Baumann, I do not understand why Baumann decided to press, to hurry up the game in this way.
Especially now, it's
Especially
not,
in the first down. Let's see, Baumann in the pocket, the launch, the ball isn't incomplete. So be honest, the pass looked good. Be
But
honest.
we have a new quarterback in Finland. Is Jesper Korkalainen. And I think he's testing his teammates right now, and he's testing his receivers.
So the number 11,
And
the
it's
new
a,
QB.
it's a run.
It's a run QB.
a
Let's
broken
see.
pass.
Wow.
This QB runs.
And runs well because he ran for more than 10 years and he was able to
Move the chain.
not move the chain,
yet.
but we have a 3rd and 3, I guess.
Just hit the chain.
Just hit the chain, yeah. But he ran outside the field on the sideline, and but the run was good, and now we have a 3 and 4, I guess. Another pass.
Too short for the Finnish quarterback. So now we have a running quarterback and a passing team. So we'll see what happens.
Let's see.
But it's a punt. The punt game.
The number 1, Alexi Pulkinen, ready for the punt. We have a 4 and 3. Sorry. Ready for the punt. The snap is quite good. Whoa!
And
The punt is
stopped,
blocked.
by France that stops the ball, and
What
it's
a play.
first down for France. Number 84.
The number 84, Terence Manigold, finalized the good job made by the punt blocker.
Manigold in Italian can be translated by golden hands.
Yeah.
So that's what he did with his golden hands. He just received the ball at the right time.
And in this case, they are very golden hands
Exactly.
because they, made this turnover. They basically took the ball in the Finland territory on the 30 yards.
It's a special teams game.
Yeah, you said it before, and it's true. And the flag game also, because we have another flag.
False start.
Full stop.
Offense, number 26. 5-yard penalty.
All
First
these
down.
motions are really, really dangerous for the offense of the French team.
Matteo Colomba back in the field. It's interesting to say how French is switching the quarterback, but basically the playbook remained the same. They continue to
Run the ball.
the
With
ball.
number 26 again.
And we have a 2 yards run for the number 26.
Batonti Polayanis. The changing running back, number 34, is back in the game. And he's the one that all the defensive line of the Finnish team is hungry for.
Back in the field, Cyril Lahiba with 33 yards rushed in the first half time.
He's ready.
Let's see. Good run, forcing the defensive line of Finnish team.
Now it's time for a pass though.
And it's a 3rd and 11 for the French team. Now we will see. We will see if they want to close the down or just collect the enough yards to try another field goal. Because we saw that Clement is able to cover this kind of distance. Colombe, ball in the air, but
But it's a flag.
there's a flag.
Interference from the Finnish
Yeah.
Finnish team, Finnish defense. Definitely an interference.
Pretty obvious.
But see, they're underestimating the receivers. That's what I was saying before. Now they're throwing the ball, and I think they're able to do a passing game that will work.
Pass interference by the defense, number 20, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Wow! What a painful flag for Finland, because right now they have won the first down. So from the 17 yards, and of
Number
course in
26
the
is
field
back
goal
in the game.
in the field goal
And
range.
it's going to be a run by 26 who breaks the defense.
The tackle,
line.
yeah, he breaks. He breaks basically 3 tackles.
Pretty good gain. Pretty good gain for an inside rush like that
Yeah.
on a first down.
Let's see. Should be around 4 yards. And now we have a 2nd and 6. Colombe in the pocket. Let's see. It's
And
another
it's
rush.
Number
but
26 again.
there's no space to run. The defense line collapse over the number 26, on the number 26.
The defense is crunching inside a lot, and they're narrowing every possibility for the running backs to run inside. So I think it's time for France to spread out a little bit and throw a ball or throw a pitch to someone and do a nice switch.
I agree, and let's see with this 3rd down and 5, but there's another inside run, and the number 7 is a monster. He take down the number 26.
But
So
we're in field goal range again.
Yeah.
So maybe Chevalier
Let's see
will definitely surprise us with his kicks.
let's see Chevalier entering in the team. Is a 4 down, ready for the field goal. Chevalier is ready.
Number 23, like Jordan.
Let's see. Snap is good. The kick is blocked, but there's a flag. There's a flag. There's a flag on the field. Let's see. Probably an early movement by the defense.
On the center, maybe.
Let's see if an offside by the defense.
Yeah, I think they.
Offsides. Defense number
Wow,
28.
it's
they-
painful
5-yard
because the
penalty.
5-yard penalties
Still 4th down.
means the first down.
They moved on the center right away.
And the
They
chain
should
is
have.
moving.
See, see.
Let's see.
Maybe they're too close. To
Oh,
kick.
they do not close it down, but it's 4 and 1, and French changed their mind.
Absolutely. I think they're not gonna kick now, of course.
No.
But they're gonna.
I mean, they have all the skills and capabilities to cover 1 yard with an
Absolutely.
easy rush game. Let's see what's going on.
I would play a power instead of an
Yeah.
inside rush. A nice
Let's
power.
see.
And
And
it's good.
It's good, but
But it
there's
is
a flag.
holding by the defense.
let's see. What the ref will call.
Holding by the offense, number
Offense.
84.
Offense.
10-yard penalty.
So
First down.
let's back 10 yards, and now we have a 4 and 11, and now let's see
That's a different story.
what's going on. We are always in the field goal range,
Definitely.
so Chevalier could
Chevalier
enter.
will step up, I think.
Okay, let's see what's going on. From my point of view, this will be an opportunity for Chevalier. But let's see what the head coach of the French team will call.
That's a very important call, right
Colombe
there.
is still in the field. Looks like they want to play. Looks like they want to play it. They're going to play.
I would, at this point, it's like now or never, all in or nothing. I would just like throw the ball, just like they did before with the holding. That I mean, not the holding, the interference.
Yeah, my point of view, I will put other 3 points in the bank, to be honest.
I know, but at this point, if they're gonna play it, just throw the damn ball.
Let's see. In fact, now there's a timeout for French. They want to think a little bit more about it.
Timeout.
And let's see what's going on.
Second timeout.
Okay. Now, the French team is in huddle, as the Finland team.
Chevalier is talking to the head coach. We can see it from here. I think they're discussing a possibility to kick.
Let's see what's going on.
But I think he's going to keep his decision.
Of course, it's a thrilling moment of the game. And as it happens in the first, in the half time and in the previous part of the game, French spent 2 of 3 timeouts in this first quarter of the second half. So let's see what's going on. The Finland defense is already on the field, but the French team is still in huddle. The head coach is providing the last advice about the game that they can play. Let's see what's going on. I would be surprised if they try a pass game.
Me too, but it would be a nice surprise. I think in this moment you just have to try and be bold. And if you want to be bold till the end, you gotta throw the ball.
Okay, let's back.
Be different.
Colombe behind the center, 4 and 11. Let's see. Should be a pass game. Let's see.
It's a pass.
It's a pass. It's a good
On
pass.
84.
And it's a touchdown.
And it's a touchdown by 84. Incredible by Manigold Terence. Manigold with his golden hands. He scored the first France touchdown.
So the first touchdown of the game.
It's a touchdown pass.
It's a touchdown pass. Incredible, I would say.
See?
And
Football is a surprising game, isn't it?
And now on the waiting for the extra point, the scoreboard says French 9, Finland nothing. So French lead 9-0.
Good job by Colombe Matteo too.
Chevalier.
And Chevalier hits
Kick is good.
Score.
And now French lead 10-0 against Finland.
They are in flames. They are really inflamed and happy about this result. It's incredible that they scored with the pass, but see, when you need to challenge yourself and go over your limits, this happens. So it's incredible. I love this play. Now everything makes a difference. Finland has to step up their game in offense, especially.
Yeah, I'd be surprised about the Finland defense
Yeah.
because it was pretty obvious that the French will use a pass game to close the down, and the secondary in this case was not really well positioned in the field.
Even with the interference before, you saw that their cornerbacks are not as skilled as France cornerbacks, I think, and they wouldn't cover number 80 well.
So Chevalier ready for the kick. The kick is good, long and high.
Number 15 is
Is
running.
returning and is taken on the 21 by the number 10.
Meunier Paul.
Paul Manier made a good tackle. It allows just a couple of yards, returning yards. And now we will see what's going on. We have the number 11 back in the field, Jesper Korkalein from Taft Vanta, that replaced the number 7, Jerry Byman. Wow. No. Now the defense of the French defense is taking the lead against the offensive line of Finland.
I think they're very excited about
the result.
the performance of the offense. And now they want to give them all they got.
Yeah, like say,
on
hey,
the field.
we are here
We're
too.
here too, yeah. We will support your score.
So Jesper
And
Eh,
it's gonna be
be-
almost a sack.
almost sank, but it's an incomplete pass. Thinking about Byman, probably Byman when in the first time, I know Byman is out of the game right now, but probably he took a couple of tackles very hard
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
in the first
yeah.
quarters, and this is why Jesper now replaced him.
Yes, the defense of France made a couple of sacks on
The number 7,
number
Byman.
7.
Jesper is looking around for a receiver.
But he's
Oh wow, he's running, he's escaping from.
and
and
it's
it's intercepted,
There's the flag. But it's still a good play
well,
by the
Chevalier.
French quarterback. Chevalier.
Wow.
Chevalier is all in right now. He's doing
Wow.
everything. Kicking, intercepting. Number 23 is a lucky number.
Yeah.
Not only for MJ, I think, tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Let's talk a little bit about Chevalier. Chevalier, number 23, is 19 years old.
Before the turnover, personal foul, face mask, defense number 92, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Okay,
That's
so
a very severe and strict penalty. A face mask is always a disaster for
yeah, it's a
any,
painful
any
penalty.
player and any team.
It's a- So lucky for Finland, now they keep the ball. They will start 15 yards ahead of the previous spot, and unfortunately for Chevalier, the ball is in the hands of Finland, and especially in the hands of the number 11, Jesper Korkelainen from Taft Vanta.
Let's see how they're going to manage this advantage.
So back on the 38 yards.
And it's a pass again.
It's a pass.
Almost intercepted
Wow,
again.
almost intercepted.
The receivers on the Finnish side are playing really with a low energy right now. And I understand if it's for the heat or for the fact that they are being stopped really often. But they have to step up their game if they want to take the lead.
It's always difficult to say if in this case is the receiver that make a wrong route or is the QB that make a wrong pass.
The QB that is running now, and he's being tackled by Chevalier again. Chevalier that is everywhere in this game.
So let's see. Now we have a third down and 3 for the Finland team. And let's see what's going on.
They gotta
in-
play smart.
Wow, bad
Bad
snap.
but the quarterback this time is running.
And this is a first down. So when you have a quarterback that is able also to run,
It changes everything. You create a
yeah.
new line every time and a lot of holes in the defense. And if the quarterback is able to run through them, it's a whole different game.
yeah, it's what we basically is called a scramble quarterback that is
There-
able to pass or to run.
There's
So-
a player that is injured, number 53, I think, from France.
There should
It's
be
Jean-André Carouane that is standing up and walking out of the field. So we hope he's going to recover soon.
So now we are entering into the French territory with the first and 10 from the 50 yards. We are in the mid of the field.
It's a first down for Finland, so we're going to see what they're going to go with.
Standard formation.
It's another pass on the left side for number 10.
Is this
which
complete?
has proven to have good hands for the entire game. Kim Serjarvi. Sorry for the pronunciation again. You all have beautiful names.
Yeah, this play is traditional play from the handbook of American football. Very short pass, 5-yard gain. If you do a couple of play like this, you close the down.
He's gonna hit the trips,
Whoa!
but it's intercepted by Chevalier that is on fire.
Chevalier,
Definitely
on the
one of
30, on the
MVPs
30,
of
on
the
the 20,
game.
on the 10.
And
he's in end zone.
Incredible player, incroyable.
Wow.
And he's gonna kick the ball for sure now, I'm sure.
Yeah. He will keep the ball home.
Instrumental player for France. He's definitely one of the MVPs of this game.
Yeah, now they are celebrating. And now the scoreboard says that French leads 17-0 against Finland, waiting for the extra point. And basically, we should wait for Chevalier for the extra point.
Exactly. He's like putting on his helmet again.
Okay, in
but,
fact, now the special team is ready, and okay, no, there's another
there's
kicker.
a backup kicker.
Okay.
Number 80. Number 80 is ready for the kick.
Niels Tarui, the left foot kicker, and the kick is blocked.
That's a really, really bad spot to recover a ball right there.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
So, they recovered the ball in a very, very bad spot, but we are ready.
So, we are 1 minute 30 seconds to the end of the third quarter, and I'm surprising about this quarter. After the first two quarters, let me say, very dominated by the defense team. Now we are see two teams that are playing football, especially France.
It's still a defensive game because Chevalier was in defense and he played incredibly and intercepted the ball. But yes, we are seeing France playing with a whole different energy, and they are very motivated and very determined to take this game home and take this win.
So Nice Taroui
is kicking.
Let's see. The kick is not so good. Is
number 43.
Wow, good run. Good return.
For 45 yards. To start on the 45 yards, the Finnish team will start an offense for first down.
Is Willie Lindford from the Helsinki Wolverines that he made this return. Very interesting return, and now the Finnish team will start from the 45 yards.
And Jesper is ready to throw another pass. But no, it's a run.
It's a QB
and he
run.
Keeps the ball, but nobody notices.
Yeah, it's a good run. Closed it down and more. So we approximately 18 yards rush for Jesper.
What an amazing fake by Jesper. An amazing fake. Nobody in the defense noticed that he took the ball.
No, in fact, the defense, the French defense, were looking for the running back, but Jesper hide the ball very well.
And it's a pass again for number 10.
And it's a complete pass.
Kim
Wow.
Serjarvi that is receiving everything tonight.
Was not an easy catch. So what a catch for the number 10 of the Finland team. And we have a second down, 2nd and 5.
It's a run by number 4. What a powerful run by Nico Barrow.
Nicobaro ran for approximately 4 yards, and now we are third and 1. So third and 1. Let's see. It's another run, but this
That's
time
a bad read by the quarterback that gives away the ball when he should have kept it.
number 78, Olivier
78.
Guillan.
Incredible play by the defensive end, but it's a really bad read for Jasper.
Tackle for loss for Guillan, and the loss was around 3 yards. So we have a 4 and 4. What's going on?
Timeout.
Timeout from French.
Before the snap, timeout. Team France is the third and final timeout.
It's a very important and pivotal play for France right now. So I understand the timeout calling. They have to adjust well to this fourth down.
Okay, I agree, but you would call the timeout even if it's your last timeout.
Maybe
We are
you're
still in
right.
still in the middle of the third
You-
quarter.
You're right. It's not the smartest decision, but considering how they have been playing, the France team is playing, I think that it's a good call. I mean, on the fourth down before or a third down, they intercepted the ball and just took it home for a touchdown. So maybe they can surprise us here too.
No, they feel very confident about how the game is going.
Chevalier is in the game. Free safety, sees everything.
So
And it's another pass for
Jasper,
Jasper,
wow,
and it's deflected.
almost
so,
intercepted.
great job here by
Jonas Pernier.
the cornerbacks. The cornerbacks gang of France. They are really, really powerful against the Finnish
That's
offense.
the end of the third quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Okay, so we are in the fourth quarter right now, and starting this last quarter, French is leading 16-0 against Finland.
Wow.
So
That's really interesting how this
two
game
possession
switched.
means this means two possession for Finland if they wanted to.
Exactly. So we'll see what France has in store. It's the fourth quarter. We're changing. We're switching the fields.
Switching the field, ball in the hands of the French team, and especially in the hands of Léo Crémadet. Léo Crémadet. Now we will start.
They look like a brand new team. They have more energy. They're pumped. It's time to run again, and it's gonna be
It's a super
number
run on the 50, on the 40,
27.
on the 30, on the 27 yards
Incredible run.
by the number
By number
27,
27.
Audrien Clicquot. Audrien Clicquot made a powerful run, and
That's a statement play right there. He made a statement. He was like, "This is my territory now. We are gonna score again." That's what he said with this play.
yeah, André Clicquot is 18 years old from South Fighters, and
First
now
down for France.
first down for France from the 27 yards.
And
Finland
it's a
team
run by 26. Pretty good run in the middle.
and the 4 yards gain. Now we'll have a second and 6. Second and 6 for the French team that now is starting. Or we will start also to play with the clock.
Exactly. So we see now that all their runs have a meaning, and now the clock will be ticking very fast.
Considering that the French team, what the full start probably.
That's a full start right
Yeah,
there.
full start. Yeah. 3 flags on the play just to say full start. Anyway,
They like the four flags.
yeah.
I would do it too if I
Full
was a
start.
referee.
Offense number 59, 5-yard penalty.
Anyway,
Second out.
considering that the French prefer rush game, running game, now that they have also to manage the clock, I think that we will basically see running game from French team.
It's interesting how they're playing. By the end of the game, they're being more synchronized. Everything is being more fluid. Even if they're tired, it gets better and better because they have been practicing the entire game together.
Yeah, not very
Not very
performing.
effective this time, yeah.
Not very performing run right now.
But
was,
the inside rush is not the best way to play against the Finnish defense. Even if it's the end of the game, they are still really dominant on the line.
That's true. That's a good analysis. And now we have a 3rd and 11. Leo Clemade. Behind.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Too many motions. They're
Yeah.
losing focus right now.
I think that they lost around 80, 90 yards
start
today.
by
and
the
most
offense,
of them
number
are
74.
from
5-yard penalty. Third
full
out.
start due to this incredible motion.
They have to fix that for their next games for sure. These penalties are a shame because they're really like lose of focus. It's not by mistake. It's literally because you're not concentrated enough.
Yeah.
It's hard to feel the pressure to be at a European competition. So that's true, but they have to adjust to that for sure.
Another motion
And
is another run
another run by 26 in the middle.
in the middle, but
I think they need to change some of that strategy because running with the same running back in the same holes all the time is not going to help anyone.
let's
But
see. Let's see that.
let's
Let's say
see.
that it's useful just for the clock.
Exactly.
Now is a 4 and long for French. Chevalier is in the field. Now let's see if he's in a field goal range. No, it's at the it's a punt.
They're punting.
Let's see.
A little push punt for Chevalier. And
Okay. No, out of the field.
out of the field.
That's a very good punt. That's a very nice one, which put Finland in a very difficult position.
Let's see.
So it was not a very nice, a very beautiful kick, but it was very.
Oh, for the 1 yard.
So great punt from the French team that forces the Finnish for the second time in this game.
Okay, so it was a very interesting punt from Chevalier. And now their Finnish team will start from their own 1 yard in a safety range. Let's say. Let's see what's going on. Finland changed the quarterback and it's the interception. Interception from the 98.
And it's a touchdown for France because they stopped the ball and recovered it in a touchdown. This French team is full of surprises tonight.
So what's going on? What's going on? The Finland team changed for the 3rd time the quarterback, Ambro
There's a
Uriarsson.
flag. Also, the referees are trying to surprise us tonight.
There's a flag. Let's see what's going on. Anyway, the Finland team changed the quarterback for the 3rd time. Now we have the number 12. That is Ambro Uriarsson.
Not the best time to change the quarterback.
No. Ambro basically threw a pass, but it has been intercepted by the number 98, Christopher Fontenard. And after the interception, he made the touchdown.
The
So,
officials are talking, let's say,
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
against the offense, team foul. Penalty is 15 yards enforced on the kickoff. The score is good.
Okay. So
score
this
is good. Chevalier is about to hit the ball again with this very powerful kick. Let's see what happens.
So now the scoreboard says that French lead 22 nothing against Finland, waiting for Chevalier for the extra point. The penalties will be applied after the kick.
And it's good.
The kick is good.
And the kick is good for Chevalier, an incredible player tonight. And
23
number
nothing.
23.
French is leading this game, and even if we are at the beginning of the fourth quarter, probably the Finland is starting to think about.
Think
It's
about
over.
their mistakes tonight and all the little mistakes, really, the little details that matter and that change the game, especially the game of football.
Be honest, from my point of view, the lack of this Finland team is the offense.
Yes, it's not synchronized at all. They have a great passing game, but it's not consistent.
Exactly.
And they need that consistency. So let's see what happens in the last moments of this game. And we are ready to see another performance by the special teams that have been really important tonight. Sometimes they're underestimated, the special teams, but they can really change a game, especially when the defenses are so powerful, like in this one.
Anyway, now the ball is on a 20 yards on the French territory. Chevalier ready for the kick. Waiting for the whistle.
Chevalier is everywhere tonight.
Probably the most valuable player.
Pretty good, but he went out, so... Oh, and there's a flag.
Flag. Probably against the kicking team. Against.
They're gonna kick again right now.
That we'll see.
They kick again.
Free kick out of bounds
Oh,
by the
they're
kicking
5
team.
yards.
The ball will be placed on the 35-yard line. First down wide.
Okay, it's a first
Okay.
down white then.
On the
So
35.
they take the penalty and they're gonna start with 5 yards penalty.
Correction. The free kick wasn't taken from the 35, so the ball will be placed on the 50-yard line. First down.
Okay. Ball on the 50 yards.
That's a pretty good spot to start, I'd say.
Yeah.
Let's
but
see what
now
they have in store. Because I think that their passing game now is pretty much very stoppable by the French team.
let's see what's going on with Ambro Urjanson, 17 years old.
Balanced formation. Number 80,
Eight.
88 just received the ball. Pretty good catch, but pretty good tackle by the French defense.
So from Helsinki Roosters, Ambro Uriarson, 17 years old.
He's
Probably
the youngest.
probably the youngest. One of the no, it's not the youngest, but probably one of the youngest
And
player.
it's a throw again, but this time is too short for the quarterback
Yeah,
and too short for number 88 to catch it. So
as we said before,
It's not
when
consistent.
you do not have accuracy and you're not precise, you can have good players in the field,
Yeah.
but
it's hard when you just got in the game, and everybody in France, like in the French team, scored 23-0.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
so
Have
3
that
and
pressure
6.
And he
Ambro
runs,
tried to run, but collapsed under the tackles of the defensive line of the French team. So we will see a 4 and
four.
7.
A 4th and 7 here for Finland. It isn't going well. Maybe they have to start running the ball a little more and surprise the French defense that it's completely spread out right now and is only waiting for passes.
So let's see. They're playing this 4 and down.
And it's a pass
is it-
again, but
It's a pass. It's a good
for
pass.
86,
Completed.
and it's a first down for Finland. Very surprising, this catch by 86, Christian Ristila. And great pass though.
Great pass.
The quarterback was in a lot of pressure, but he found a way to hit his receiver.
Yeah, he made this
warming up.
pass. He made this pass running and also looking for some takers for from French defense.
And it's another pass, but it's
Out of
out of bounds.
bounds.
And in the meanwhile, Austria scored another.
Anyway, so we will have a 2nd and 10 from the 32 yards.
7-14. While here it's France 23, Finland 0.
86 is one of his favorite targets.
Yeah,
That's not good to have favorite targets. You are predictable. And it's a good
it's
pass
a good
for
pass for number 10, and there's another completed down.
another first down for Finland, and another catch for Kim Seri-Jarvi that has been the best receiver of the Finland team tonight.
Yeah, and the number 10, Kim Sharjarvi, is a teammate of Ambro because they played both on the Helsinki Roosters.
For the Roosters.
So now
We have a trips left for Finland. And
Is a run?
there's a run for number 34, but it's not effective.
no, just probably 1
Miro
yard.
Palmu doesn't go a long way. But
There's a flag. There- There's a flag
Maybe a face mask, maybe not. We'll see.
against the offense, I guess. Probably an holding.
They're advancing pretty well, so it would be a shame.
Let's see.
Let's see the decision of the refs.
I would bet for an holding.
That's the best bet, maybe.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike
no.
conduct by the
Oh.
defense, number 53.
Wow.
Penalty will be half the distance to the goal, first down.
Wow.
Oh,
Half the distance to the goal. We don't like this kind of falls, but it happens sometimes. So, but you get punished pretty hardly. So
Yeah.
here we are.
And
There's
the
a chance for Finland now.
For the first time, the Finland is entering the red zone.
Let's see what the quarterback can work
Ambro.
his magic. But the cornerbacks
Wow.
are really,
A
really.
very risky pass.
I think they realize that his favorite targets are 86
Yeah,
and
but
number 10. So now they're very putting pressure on these two receivers.
now he throw the ball in the middle of a lot of blue jerseys, so very risky pass.
I would run if I were him. Like, they don't expect a run for the quarterback anymore.
Especially when you are 9 yards from the end zone.
Ooh,
Oh,
a
it's a
good
good
run
run.
by
It's a
number
good run.
34. That,
Wow,
unfortunately
let's
is
see.
being
1, 2,
stopped.
3, 4 blue jersey ready to tackle the number 34.
He needed to take some vertical space, but he preferred to go horizontal, and he was tackled like hardly by.
Yeah, if you
The French
if
team.
you are not able to find the right space between the line,
It's counterproductive.
yeah.
And it's a pass again, but
Whoa.
there's a sack, by number 52 of France. An incredible sack.
Arnaud Bourquel. Arnaud Bourquel.
Arnaud Bourquel, that
Wow.
that's a big play, big time play right there. We needed, the French team needed this play.
And let's see what now, because now you need a big play. It's a 4 and a super long. You need a big play. The ball in the air, very. Let's see what's going on, but in the middle of nothing. In the middle of nothing. And this is another turnover. So good play made by the defense of the French team that after the sank will push back the offensive line of the Finland team. And
This
now
defense, man, they are really, really hard on the Finnish team, and they made the difference tonight. You know how they say the offense sells the tickets and the defense wins the games, and in this case is truer than ever.
So 3 minutes and 45 seconds to the end of this fantastic game where the French is leading 23 nothing against Finland. Now another run game for the French. Probably the team was not very well prepared. And then basically they lose 1 yard. Now we have a 2 and 11, but the time is clocking, and it's not an issue for the French that now they really invest all the time they have to prepare the next play. So we have 3 minutes and 30 to play. Is it a run? Is a good run. The number 26 broke a couple of tackles. Now was an inside rush with the gain of 2/3 yards, no more than that. By the number 26, Yanis Bocanti-Polin. And now, Clemadier. Is ready to play another game. 3rd and 9. Cremad. It's good pass. And then the number 26 is running in the Finland territory.
Incredible catch by number 26.
38 yards. And Yanis Bocanti-Polin was with a very good run. Now they are in the Finland territory, and the clock is ticking. Cremade, Inado. Cremade, Inado. So it will be another run game probably. We have the fullback ready to take the ball, and this is a run made by the number 40, Florian Mondu. And he gained 6 yards, and now we have a 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 for from the 33 yards. The French team now is just thinking how to manage the ball without doing any mistake in order to keep the scoreboard 23-0. Another motion. Oh, this is painful for the French team. They lost a lot of
False start
they lost a
by
lot
the
of
offense,
yards
number
for
74.
these
5-yard
kind of
penalty.
penalties.
2nd down.
Probably for the next game they should invest a little bit more attention on these motions, because they really received against 6-7 flags for this early motion. Now Clemadier, another motion, another run play for the fullback, number 40, Florian Mondu, and the down is closed. So we will have a 1st down starting from the 26 yards. So, talking with all of our friends that are following our game, talking about the most valuable players, please write down what are from you your most valuable player of the game. We accept all your suggestions. Is another run made the number 26. Wow. 6 yards made by collect by the number 26 Yanis, and now we have a 2nd and 4 to play. We are very close to the 2 minutes warning.
And we're very close to the end zone too. So
Is it-
it's
is
a
it-
run by
is
number
a run,
27. That is
yeah, wow, well,
taking the first down and more.
yeah, he made a good run. Also, he used very well the block offered by the left guard of the French team. And now we have a first down from the 10 yards. So we are entering into the red zone. Two minutes, 25 seconds to go.
In the stands, they are screaming, "C'est pas fini," it's not over. So they want France to score again, even if it's the last minute.
Okay,
This is a 2-minute warning.
2 minutes warning.
2 minutes.
Okay. So we will back after the 2 minutes warning from with the first down, 1st and goal from the French team. The scoreboard says French leads 23-0 against Finland. We saw a very good team play very good football, especially
It's
the
another
defense.
run,
There's another run
make the-
made at number 27. Audrey Clicquot.
very nice run to make the clock run.
Yeah.
I think the best players of this team, this game for me, for what concerns me, I think it would be Chevalier and number 10 of Finland.
The number 10 of Finland is Kim
He
Shariarvi.
catched everything he could catch and did a lot of good plays. But let's see the second down for France. And it's another run for number 30 that scores again. Incredible run, an incredible sweep, and great blocks by Keita Redval. We saw great runs from him for the entire game. He ran for his life, and now it's Chevalier's turn to put the ball in.
So we're looking for some comments from our friends that is following this game. There are some comments that are in line with yours. So Chevalier, MVP, but
MVP like MJ.
but also Florian Mondu and Yanis
Yanis.
Paulin.
It's a team effort, let's say.
Yeah,
I would give the MVP to every running back for
Yeah.
this game for sure.
exactly. Thank you to all of our friends that will contribute with your suggestion. Now the extra point is good, and the scoreboard says French 29, Finland nothing. And when we have 1 minute 10 seconds to go, so we are almost close to the end of the game. What can I say? The French team show his capabilities and skills to play a nice European Championship. Their strategy to play most of the run games paid very well because the scoreboard says 30-0. Probably they should pay attention a little bit more about the early motion because they will collect a lot of flags and penalties that when you are playing other match like for example semifinals or finals could costly a lot. But now Chevalier, another kick, another interesting kick, very long and high. And the returning team from Finland is made by the number 43, Willie Linfords from Helsinki Wolverines. Finland we will start from the 34 yards. And probably we will see for the last time the defense of the French team in the field, because the clock is less than 1 minute. Ambro with the long pass. Wow! Was a great play. Was an incomplete pass.
For both of the players, actually.
Yeah, but
Defense and he tried,
nice cover made by Paul Meunier. And the receiver, the target receiver, was Capo Perakumpu. But it was an incomplete
Another
pass. So
for the
Ambro
Trips,
is moving outside the
on
pocket.
the right side.
The pass.
It's not caught. It's not good.
Probably is an incomplete pass. The target was always the number 2, Capo Perakumpu, but the pass was too low, and the ball hit the ground because before catching, because the receiver had the opportunity to catch the ball. So it's an incomplete pass, and we have a 3rd and 10. Ambro.
He's ready to pass again for his right side this time, but I don't know. He's gonna pass.
Another pass.
And it's
And it
intercepted.
was almost intercepted by the number 51, Stéphane Carden.
Incredible how France is playing till the last play, leaving everything on the field and trying to catch other opportunities to score. That's the football I like to watch.
Yeah. When you have a consistent defense like the French has, I mean, you can also adopt offensive gameplay like a small run, as we saw for the long part of the game, because you are sure that no one would put points on the scoreboard.
And it's another pass, but it's out of bounds.
And we have a turnover. Probably this is the last turnover of the game.
Let's see
if the French could take a knee. I would take a knee.
Yes, it's their first game of this competition. Maybe nobody has to get hurt, and I will.
I would take a knee,
I would
also
take
to
a knee.
respect the Finland that made a great play, good defense.
I think that as a player, you prefer to play every little and last play. Like, you don't like this all respect thing.
Yeah.
You just want to play till the end.
Anyway, they would take a knee.
Try to steal the ball, but yeah.
Okay, let's see. Congratulations to the French team in their first game of this European Championship.
The French win.
They won 30-0 against a good Finland team, especially on the defense side. Probably that the Finland missed something in their offensive playbook.
Yes, we saw great defense at first. They made a lot of mistakes in the second half, but I think they can maybe recover against another team and maybe improve their offense a little bit more, because they're not going anywhere with all passes.
No, I agree.
Offense, especially if it's not consistent.
I agree.
And
With the teams in the middle of the field,
I think they are going to be awarded. The players are going to be awarded after this handshakes, these final handshakes. For what it concerns me, I think Chevalier would be the MVP for the French team, no doubt, and for the Finland team, who knows? But maybe number 10 that demonstrated a really consistent path of catching the ball for every quarterback that we saw for Finland.
Yeah, to be honest, I really like the number 11 of Finland, the quarterback. Remember Jesper because I was a consistent player, quarterback, both in the pass game, but also a
running
running game.
Yeah.
I would like to know what happened to the number 7, Jared Byman, because he never see the field anymore after the first half. Probably he's been tackled very hardly.
I think that it's interesting how they keep changing. Every game is going to be different, and they're going to change the quarterbacks again.
Big round of applause for the French team that won the game, and they did it in the second half. So
It's the MVP moment
well done as well from Finland.
for both teams.
Each over there, but we hope you are
They're going to announce the MVPs.
Good job, guys. Good job. So,
Let's see. Let's see the MVP.
if I am allowed, the two
F-
MVPs that will receive
Let's see if our friends that follow us today
for defense
suggested well.
French, number 23, Clément Chevalier.
Okay.
Everybody's very
so-
proud of him. I think they did the right thing. He played an amazing game, and he was everywhere tonight.
The game.
Okay, so Chevalier, most valuable player of the game is from the French side.
The MVP, the defense.
It's really funny to see the emotions of the guys. They're really very excited. This is the reason why
Gloria from
we all
BKT,
play football.
which is the sponsor. With award, this guy, most
Let's
valuable
see.
player for
Oh,
the
this is
defense.
amazing. This is what I live for.
For the winners.
Everybody is really happy for him, and he totally deserved it. Totally deserved it.
Don't be
I wonder how Finland is gonna take their MVP and who's gonna be.
Just a ceremony, don't worry. We have time to 9 o'clock.
Okay,
So, and for
for Finland, let's see.
the offense, the most valuable player for Finland has been named number 10, Kim Jarvi.
Kim
I
Sarjarvi.
think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Yeah, for sure.
The best player. Congratulations.
Sarjarvi today catch 4 balls for 32 yards.
Awarding the most valuable player from BKT.
And it has been the most productive player for
Yeah.
Finland.
1 hour
And they're not very excited, but I think it's for the loss.
Yeah.
So
Personal
it's not much.
satisfaction, but I think that Kim probably preferred to win the game
Yeah, than to
without
win an
taking
MVP.
any
Yeah.
recognition. So it's time to go. I want to say thank you to all of our friends. Thank you from Matteo Mangione and Nausicaa Dell'Orto.
And we will start again our comment of the game, the next game at 9 o'clock. We're gonna see you again on this channel for the game of Sweden against Norway.
Exactly.
So thank you very much for following us in this journey, and sorry if it misspelled every name in the list, but in the name of football, we say goodbye to you and thank you.
Bye.